We back. What's up? Let me capture this game here. This is called Among the Stars, the UFO hunting simulator. And this game is like a gimmick, but at the same time, very interesting to me. Sure everything's good to go here. Looks like it. You can see it. You can hear it. Let me turn down the stuff. Fire volume. Food and hunger volume. Okay, just turn everything down. Limit our FPS here. Let's turn stuff down. There's no reason. There's no reason. Okay. Oh, that mouse sensitivity. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Oh. We got a swivel camping chair. Got chips. What is that, coffee? Soda? Okay, can I actually turn the sensitivity down? Kind of giving me a headache. There's the moon. Oh, is that a UFO? So I think this game is based off of a YouTube video. There we go. Eat chips. Drink. So there's like a YouTube video that I watched once, and it's like this. You're out in the middle of nowhere, or these guys were, and they're just like watching for UFOs, and they're shining a laser pointer at stuff. Oh, we got a UFO. And like that's just what's happening. It's just like a bunch of rednecks in, I don't know if they're in like the desert or something, and they're shining a laser pointer at UFOs. But I think it's like bugs. I don't know. They're just like blinding bugs with a laser pointer. But to be quite honest, I feel like if I lived in if I lived in closer to the closer to the desert, that I feel like I would actually do this. Oh, UFO, we got it. We're on a lock. Shoot the bomb. Hit it with the missile. Yeah, we downed it. We shined the light right in the pilot's eyes and he crashed. But yeah, like I was saying, this isn't like so much like the desert. This seems more like the Midwest, actually. But personally, I would like to do this in the desert where there's like no light pollution. And no tree coverage, like you could just see for miles. That would be nice. I don't know why, but it does seem nice. Me. Can't we hit this thing? Where are you at? There we go. Satellite. Okay. How do we... Oh, that's the stamina. Okay, so we got coffee, a drink. Get some chips for dinner. I don't see anything. We only got a couple of UFOs. Is that still the same satellite? Yes. Get out of here. Oh. Whoa. It's moving fast. We got it. Yeah, I see you. Oh, there's another one. Or did he turn around? Oh, there's another one. Where'd it go? Come back here. There we go. Let's turn it on a dime. What kind of laser pointer would you have that it reaches all the way out to space like this? I mean, that's a good... Like, who's messing with who here? Am I messing with the aliens, or the aliens messing with me? Like, am I just shining this into some alien's eyes as he's flying or by the planet, or... Satellite. Would you do this? Like, if you just had time to kill, and you were for certain going to see a UFO, but there's like an off chance that you get abducted, would you do it? Like, you don't even have to be pointing a laser pointer at them. You can just come out and watch. Not worth, really? Like, you're going to see aliens. It's guaranteed that you see a UFO. There's just a small chance that you get abducted. And, like, maybe it's not even bad. Maybe it's not like the movies where they stick something up your butt. Maybe they just, like, ask you a couple questions. I feel like I'd do this. Even if I would get abducted, I feel like I'd risk it. Why not? Are you spoiling Voices of the Void stuff? Don't spoil Voices of the Void stuff, please. Not while I'm not playing it, at least. What if it's like destroy all humans and they don't even think the humans are intelligent? And instead their first instinct is to like try and talk to a cow. But then the cow shits on them and then now they're at war with the planet. What if that's what happened? Surely they would be able to tell, like... Well, maybe I guess they wouldn't. possible they would instead talk to like a whale or something. Or a dolphin. I just heard the cricket loop. I feel like there is a really good chance that if aliens were to come to Earth, there's a good chance they wouldn't even bother talking to people. I feel like they would try and talk to something else. If they could theoretically like communicate with anything on Earth, I feel like there's a better chance that they would talk to like an ape or something. Or a dolphin. Maybe they'd find Bigfoot and talk to it? I don't know. Wonder if an alien's gonna actually sneak up on me. That'd be kind of funny. I've heard that before. That Bigfoot are aliens? I don't buy it. Also, there's an ad coming up in 3 minutes. But yeah, I don't buy it. I've heard that, like, aliens, Bigfoot are aliens. I've heard that Bigfoot and aliens, like, hang out. Also, by the way, does that cloud look like somebody twerking? You see that? They got their hands on their thighs and they're, like, throwing it back. I feel like Bigfoot is Bigfoot and aliens are aliens. Yeah, I've heard that too. That Bigfoot's psychic, I've heard that too. I don't know. I don't think Bigfoot's psychic. What's it called? I don't remember. There's a term for like a certain type of sound that you can't hear but you still perceive it, and it like makes you anxious and stuff. I forget what it's called. I think it's called like infrasound or something. I think tigers can do it. But they've tested it on people where they put like people in a concert and listening to music, and they'll pump in this sound that you can't actually hear it. But the guests, even though they can't hear the sound, they report like, oh, they felt nervous and anxious the whole concert, even though they were really enjoying the music. That's something I've heard, that Bigfoot has the power. He has the ability to make infrasound, which would make you nervous and anxious and like all kinds of stuff. I don't know. When I think of it, I think of like, maybe it's just me, but have you ever been in a room alone, but you have like the door open, and somebody else is in the house with you, and then they come into the room, but you don't hear them come into the room, but you know they're in the room? I feel like that's what that's like. Like you could just feel the atmosphere change. Maybe I'm just paranoid, so I'm good at noticing that stuff. Oh. Satellite. Satellites don't even have lights on them. Oh, my thirst meter. What happens if my meters run out? Oh, that's a fast one. I saw it. It blocked the word redneck. Hang on. There you go. You could say redneck. That's kind of funny. Where'd it go? There it is. Don't make me do this all the time. There we go. I guess I could just add it as a permitted term. Oh. Is the sky getting lighter? I don't think it is. And they really do turn on a dime. It's like avoiding my laser pointer. They always say like, oh, it's some advanced technology, but what if it's not? What if they just use a lot of gasoline? What if that's why they were coming to Earth? They're trying to take our supply of gasoline. Hang on a second. There we go. Personally, I like my idea. They just have to fill up on unleaded. And that's why they come by Earth. They're trying to take all our gas. Tasty chips. I don't know why, but potato chips actually sound really good right now. I think I should have ate more with dinner, but I was trying to hurry up. Clouds are moving in. Another UFO. I got you. I got you on camera. I saw a UFO once when I was taking I was doing driver's ed practice driving. I don't know what it was, but it looked weird. It wasn't a plane. I know it wasn't a plane, and it wasn't a helicopter, which I see in town sometimes because they use a helicopter to take people to the city if they have like a stroke or something. Because like our hospital can't do everything, obviously. So they life flight them to a different hospital. It kind of looked like a blimp, but I don't know where a blimp would have been coming from. I've never seen a blimp around here in my entire life. I don't think I was the one driving though, so I don't remember. Man, UFO hunting really makes you thirsty. Oh, it's a satellite. Where'd the other one go? Another satellite? Disappointed. Oh, about that. Oh, that's a UFO for sure. There was another one. They got shy and hid behind the trees. This is nice to just listen to crickets. Then you have to load up a YouTube video. Unlike Google Chrome, this is actually less intensive on your computer. One tab of YouTube, and all of a sudden your entire computer is overheating. Just open up this game if you really want to fall asleep to some crickets. Pretend you're camping, you got the crackling campfire. It's perfect. I feel like drinking a coffee and a soda at the same time is actually disgusting. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I feel like I couldn't do that. I guess it sort of depends on the soda, but that seems really rancid. Whoa. What was that? I think that was a lightning bug. Get back here. Missed it. We lost it. Oh, there he is. It would be funny if you, like, spent so much time in this game that eventually you just got eaten by a pack of wolves or something. Just sat out for days. Get the wolf ending. Ending number 2, wolf ending. Ending number 1, you get abducted. Ending number 3, your wife calls you and yells at you to come home. I like to think this is what Fox Mulder does in his free time. There we go. Cricket loop. Can we get another UFO, please? There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. No. There we go. Yeah. Take that. Right in the eyeballs. Well, they're passing each other. Now I know they're messing with me. That's a satellite. This is actually, secretly, it's an FPS trainer. For only $2. You can look for UFOs and become the best CSGO player ever. Whoa. That one like disappeared. It went to warp speed. Can we get 30 minutes of UFO hunting? Of shining a laser pointer in an alien's eyeballs. Before us, your average alien never wore glasses. Then they met my laser pointer. Now they all have cataracts. It's actually hard to track them. I guess they are objects going at like the speed of light, so it's not that surprising, but... Or at least you would assume they have to go to the speed of light. And then some. Because how else would they get here? Unless they live on like Mars or something. If I was an alien, I feel like I'd make my secret base on a gas giant. They wouldn't be able to see you. I can't look. I can't look up that high. 2 satellites. Are there that many satellites? I guess there are, but like most of them are just dead. It's just space garbage. That star is twinkling. Oh. Satellite? Ugh. We're so close. There we go, 30 seconds. Captured 30 seconds of footage. This is indisputable proof that aliens exist. Perfect. What's the leaderboard look like? 20, wait, what? 25 hours? Where are we? Oh, there we are. Refresh. Oh, my number's higher than that. It's 30:015. But I think we'll call it there. We saw a UFO. We have proved aliens exist beyond a shadow of a doubt. But yeah, we'll call that good. That's a long stream. Glad I actually made it to 6 hours. I was a bit worried I wasn't going to be able to do it because I was feeling quite tired by about hour 2. and before stream, I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so sleepy. But I did it. Scully? Yeah, Scully would say that these are like fireflies or something. But that's not true. Those are aliens. We know it for a fact. Bugs don't fly like that. But yeah. I will be streaming again tomorrow. I have more stuff to stream. We'll probably continue some Water Park Simulator. Maybe do some Voices of the Void. Maybe some short games. I don't know. But we will be back tomorrow. And I will see you then. Thank you all for coming and hanging out. I hope you had a good time. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.